Hello everyone and welcome to the How to Be channel. In today's video we will go through a career in civil engineering and share our thoughts with you so that you have an idea about this particular branch of engineering and perhaps you can make your own picture of it. So throughout the upcoming slides we will go through a brief introduction, fly over the definitions, then we dive into the school programs to go over specialization, duration, courses, diploma, and advanced degrees. Next, we'll speak about jobs and industry field, including CV, skills, profession regulations, salary, and job indicators, and as well common position levels, example of job listings, software and applications used, and lateral and vertical move during a person's career. Finally, we'll end up with the career goals and aspiration tips and finish with a dream slide. So deciding on a career path is probably one of the biggest decisions you will make in your life. This is why it is important to gather as much information as you can to help you choose the right career path and hopefully to enjoy the experience as it is a lifetime decision. Again, as this is repeated in our previous videos, the best way to help you choose or decide on career path is to ask yourself the right questions. What would you like to become? What is your career dream? What are you interested in? What career or job you believe will make you happy? Uh, are you looking for a routine job or a more evolving and exciting experience? So some questions specific to civil engineering career could be, are you interested in construction? Are you fascinated by bridges, dams, high-rise buildings, roads, cranes, etc.? Are you appealed by design of structures, hydraulic systems? Uh, are you interest, are you interested in working in highly regulated industry uh, uh, where you can work on important projects that can achieve things for society? Are you comfortable working partially on a computer and on construction sites? After objectively answering the right questions, it may be easier for you to decide which career path you may be really looking for. So civil engineering is a branch of engineering that combines design, construction, and maintenance of the physical and naturally built environment, including public works such as roads, bridges, canals, dams, etc. It is a wide-ranging branch of engineering that keep evolving and adding multiple contributions to our worldwide societies. The main activity sectors for civil engineering are construction, structural engineering, environment engineering, civil engineering systems, materials science uh, and engineering, municipal and urban development, etc. Also, in general, the main industries of employment could be construction, transportation, railways, dams, water systems, water treatment systems as well, structures, etc. So one important note on the school program is that most engineering programs, including civil engineering, are provided by universities around the world. Requirements for program registration are usually listed in each university webpage, and details for the program are list of choice provided by the university are also commonly available. And it is important to note that some engineering programs require minimum pre-university grade or scores for entry, which are also listed in most universities' websites. So civil engineering has numerous sub-branches, again called specialization in other cases. These specializations mean you will get a more focused education in a specific field, and it is important to choose the one you like, as these specializations will often open doors to specific fields of civil engineering. So from web research, We can cite some specializations that are listed, and these include structural engineering, architectural engineering, transportation engineering, geotechnical engineering, environmental engineering, hydraulic engineering, etc. So some things worth noting are that most universities around the world provide bachelor degree uh, in engineering in 4 years full time, including internships. Master's, which is again the next step, also called second degree in engineering, can be obtained following 2 additional years of studies. PhD, which is the next step following master's, or Doctor of Philosophy, also called third degree in engineering, can be obtained following 3 to 6 additional years of studies, depending on the student invested time, subject, field, university, and other factors as well. So in summary, civil engineering or bachelor degree is 4 years. Master's is 2 additional years and is optional. And finally, PhD is an additional 3 to 6 years, which is also optional as well. So in this slide, we see a list of common courses. Example here cited from McGill University that are to be completed at university for a bachelor degree program in civil engineering. Uh, these courses do vary a little bit, again, from one university to another, but the main program in general are similar. Um, so some courses may be more important again to you. For example, aiming for a career in construction industry, you will have to work very hard in most courses, but you may be specifically interested in courses like construction materials, structural engineering, structural mechanics, construction engineering, etc. Also, as you can see from example here, there are multiple aspects of civil engineering that are reflected in this list, and it is important to have an understanding of the learning materials, especially as a civil engineer may be called to work in different projects throughout his career, and as he is accountable for his professional judgment. So some of the courses that are commonly used by civil engineers include. So some thoughts, we're trying to provide some thoughts here about these courses. So one, construction materials. Well, studying construction materials is an important part of civil engineering, as the work with materials is almost part of every civil engineering project. Knowing the properties of materials is crucial. Second, solid mechanics. In here, understanding the behavior of solid material in civil engineering under different environmental conditions is a must to be able to address every aspect of design during project development or when you are working in a specific project. Third, design graphics. Well, the civil engineer is called to design using computer-aided design software such as AutoCAD, and understanding the design graphics principles is recommended for every engineer. Four, civil engineering system analysis. In here, the state-of-the-art and principles gained in civil engineering systems is a must learning for a civil engineer. As a professional, the civil engineer will often be called to perform different work on these systems, and understanding the basics and principles is crucial as well. Five, structural engineering. Well, structures are everywhere, whether in constructions, buildings, plants, etc. Structures design and analysis need a strong understanding of the structural engineering principles. Um, Six, general geology. In here, understanding the planet anatomy and physiology, which is earth science, is an important part of the training program. Whether simple or complex geological projects, understanding the principles is a requirement. Seven, fluid mechanics and hydraulics, which will provide understanding of the fluid's behavior under different conditions. Uh, Eight, construction engineering, which is based on a multi-generational knowledge gained by the human. Nine, structural mechanics. Mechanics of structures is important part of design in order to understand the behavior of structures under different conditions to ensure safety, capability, and fulfillment of function and intended use. Uh, 10, transportation safety and design. It's worth noting that transportation have huge impact on society. Important knowledge is transferred to the student in these courses to gain understanding of the principles and state of the art behind this specific sector. And 11, environmental engineering. The objective in most engineering programs in regards to the environment is to prevent negative impact on it. Understanding the regulations is a crucial part in this module. So as a resume, it is important to know that all courses provided are important, and that for a student, the best path is to try to excel in all of these courses. It will always be rewarding during your career path. Now, what diploma will you get? So let's start to see what is a diploma again. Uh, as we noted in our previous videos, basically a diploma is the award given to you following completion of a school program. A copy of each diploma is normally requested by the employer during job interview process, so it is important to preserve these documents throughout your career. For a civil engineering path, these diplomas are listed as follows. So for bachelor degree in civil engineering, the diploma is bachelor degree diploma. For master's, the diploma is master's degree diploma. And for PhD degree, the diploma is Doctor of Philosophy diploma. Note that master's and PhD are optional for those interested to go advanced, like doing advanced research on a specific subject or aspect of civil engineering. So we noted master's and PhD. These degrees are what we call higher degrees. And again, these are optional, perhaps only for those that would like to specialize more and do research in a certain field. So similar to many other engineering, following bachelor degree, a master's may be pursued. Most universities do provide two options, either course-based masters or research-based masters, both requiring in general 2 years of studies or research, and the diploma is granted following completion of the program followed. Following a master's degree, a PhD degree under supervision of an advisor or a director may also be pursued. A PhD degree in engineering is mostly research-based, and a certain number of courses must be completed depending on the university program. A PhD diploma, again, is granted following successful defense of the thesis. So the normal path is, again, bachelor, then master's, which is either course-based or research-based, and finally PhD degree. So one last thing to mention is that some universities do provide the option of moving directly to a PhD program following completion of a bachelor degree program, meaning that you can skip masters. However, most of them do require a certain minimum grade or score achieved at the end of the bachelor degree. So it is important to gather this information from the intended university website. So bachelor degree in civil engineering open doors to multiple choices of jobs from multiple industries around the world. Some industries are more developed in certain locations, and it is important to look what jobs are available depending on the living location. However, some positions are not location specific, as you may travel worldwide during these projects, and you may have to be called to work on projects basically from one country to another. So it is important to note in here. Note that job search engine example given here, Indeed.com, or professional networking websites example given, which is LinkedIn, uh, can be used to assess the availability of positions and industry fields that are operating in a specific living area or nearby. Example of industries recruiting civil engineering or civil engineers include construction, transportation, airport construction, water utilities, building and hospitals constructions, bridges constructions, dam construction, tunnels construction, etc. So following completion of the engineering program, the next major step is to enter industry and get the dream job. One important factor is the curriculum vitae, also called CV or resume, which do make a resume of your educational and professional profile. The main sections, again, of his resume could be name, address, phone, and email in the header of the PDF file, written and spoken languages, education, academic projects, scholarships and awards, computer and technical skills, professional experience, area of expertise, hobbies, and personal interests, and finally references which are provided following request by the employer. So CV do send a strong message again to the employer about your personal education, career qualifications, skills, achievements, and interests. So it is particularly important to take the time to draft it and adapt it to the job description as much as possible, as most of the time you will get only one chance and one interview, meaning that it is very important to prepare for it. Now, skills. Again, a skill is a learned ability to perform a task. Often, when employers list a job, they add the job description and the main tasks that are to be completed, which means you can ask yourself directly the question, will I be comfortable completing these tasks? Do I have these skills? This is why it is important during the course of the career path to develop as many skills as needed to achieve personal goals and open as much doors as possible. On a note here, it is important that knowing the career path early and perhaps the dream job as early as possible may help in getting prepared to acquire the right skills needed for that job. Common required or listed skills in civil engineering include teamwork, leadership, problem solving, logical thinking, critical thinking, creativity, adaptability, and math skills. Other more technical skills could be structure design, finite element analysis, fluid mechanics, hydraulics, CAD design, etc. Now, regulations. In general, engineering branches, including civil engineering, are regulated in most places under various jurisdictions. It means the profession is legally defined and protected by law in most jurisdictions. One of the main goals, again, of these regulations is to protect the safety and interests of the general public. Keynotes to take away are that in most jurisdictions, practicing engineering require permit. Engineering is regulated by law, and perhaps noting that in general, most civil engineering sub-branches are highly regulated. An example given would be the building construction, which is highly regulated in this case. So engineering, again, certification is obtained following meeting specific requirements that include graduation, complete examination, and accumulate experience. And it is important to know and how to consult these regulations depending on your living location. So for some of you, you may ask, how is it a career in civil engineering? Well, this slide was prepared subjectively to try as much as possible to give you an idea how is it. Note that here in this slide, the higher ranking is the better. So in summary, base salary indicator compared to GDP per capita is usually high, meaning the salary in general is considered high. Salary increase per experience could be from medium to high depending on the position. Salary promotion per year is from medium to high. Salary range could be from medium to very high. Job opportunities is perceived as high. Sector diversity is high. Management opportunities could range from low to medium, depending on the CV, individual performance, and also the sector of activity. Startup opportunities is medium. Corporation opportunities is very high. Research and development opportunities is from low to medium. Lateral move opportunities could range from medium to high based on the local market and economy. And vertical move opportunities usually range is medium. Um, and with this, the overall sense of enjoyment would be in this case high. Again, here are other indicators. Please note that in this slide, the lower ranking is the better. So in summary, the stress level for civil engineering is usually perceived as from medium to high. Competition or number of application per job listing is ranked from medium to high based on the position itself. Requested experience level could range from low to high. Job complexity could range from medium to high. And finally, working hours usually range from medium to high. Now, once in the industry, often people ask what are the common position levels? Well, for a civil engineering path, usually we start with junior civil engineer, then gain the title of civil engineer after 1 to 2 years of experience. After this, there is a senior level following 2 to 5 additional years of experience, then principal, and finally senior principal in some cases after 2 to 5 years of experience, which could also depend on the individual performance and corporation promotion policy. So example of civil engineering job listing from Indeed.com could be civil engineer, project engineer, structural analysis engineer, stress engineer, environmental water design engineer, design engineer, structural design engineer, urban development engineer, public works design engineer, railway systems planning engineer, pipeline design engineer, environment engineer, water resources engineer, etc. Note that common listings depend often on the living area and industries that are operating nearby your location. Example of software and application used by civil engineers include Microsoft Office, again, as an office software. For design, there are AutoCAD, STAAD, etc. For product lifecycle management, there are Autodesk, Agile, etc. Primavera and MS Project are also commonly used for project management. For simulation, you have STAAD, ANSYS, etc. For water infrastructure, some software used include WaterCAD, EPANet, etc. For hydrology, there is HECHMS, HydroCAD, among other softwares as well. And note that most software, again, similar to engineering branches, do vary from one corporation or organization to another, and software is normally selected based on the requirements, intended use, and other factors as well. Now, lateral versus vertical move. Again, a lateral move is when an engineer moves from one position to another while remaining in the same position level, versus vertical move is when an engineer moves from one position level, example given here, civil engineer, to a higher position level, example given here again is as manager in engineering. Potential advantages of lateral move could be opportunity for salary upgrade, exploring new teams, exploring different roles and responsibilities, broadening the experience and skills, and the possibility of working in different fields. While potential advantages of vertical move could be higher salary, less technical, more management, higher bonuses, and possibility of managing work or projects within a corporation. So in summary, some career goals and aspiration tips are as follow. To achieve a career goal, it is recommended to establish a solid plan and work toward that goal. Organize yourself and know your skills. Keep it professional, and you will gain a higher opinion of you within a corporation or an enterprise. Organize yourself. Take the time to learn when in new position. Respect of colleagues, humbleness, and patience will always be rewarding. Becoming a good engineer requires time, dedication, and perseverance. Learn how to manage your personal time. In challenging situations, talk to your manager. Again, be professional, be honest, know your role and responsibilities, explore and have understanding of the standards, learn the state of the art, and finally know the regulations. And finally, to end this with a dream slide, well, would you like to shape the future of human construction and achievements? Design future bridges, high-rise buildings, dams, airports, hospitals? Then civil engineering is an option for you. Let's start by saying it's not this university or that university that make me a good engineer, but the ball resides on my own hand. So let's work hard to become a best engineer. You don't need a good memory or to memorize everything. Technology is here to help and remind you everything. Civil engineering provides the opportunity to work in large-scale projects that show off the strongest achievements of the human being on Earth in terms of construction. If you would like to be part of these achievements, then civil engineering will provide this possibility. Finally, work hard and you will excel at your position. The quality of life, the feeling of achievement, the feeling of contribution will come naturally, and hopefully you will achieve your personal goals. And with this, we would like to thank you for watching and hope to have you soon in our next videos. And if you're interested by any specific career path, please let us know. So here are the references, and if you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and follow us on YouTube for new content and share with family and friends. Thank you.